Bids up for on this.
Tell him.
All right, 6:30, so we'll call the meeting to order. This is the June meeting of
May.
Town of Lewisville.
May.
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 I was talking about June, May meeting, sorry.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Tim,
Present.
Richard,
Yeah, I'm here.
Tom.
Yes. Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Hey, anybody have any additions or corrections to the minutes?
Second. Well, he made a motion. I'm trying to help you, Richard.
It's been moved and seconded for the minutes, April meeting. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Pat? We got claims. Anybody have any questions about the claims?
Well, it did happen, it's already been paid.
You got an answer?
Yeah, I did.
Do we want to get quotes from our website? I think we need to, since it's been dead since I've been around.
Yeah.
So are you saying that before we I assume you asked that question because you want to pay that.
Well, if we're paying, do we have to pay that already? Probably, it's
It's already paid.
it's already been a year, right? So you're
Mhm.
paying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do nothing. Let's just get quotes and see what we come up with. I have no idea, but maybe ask her.
So when does that due again?
In a year,
Put it from,
I guess-
is it,
yes. I'll ask him. I don't know for
Here's
sure.
my question. He's not doing nothing until we're no longer, this is it, we're done. I mean.
I won't be able to rent the shelter online in that way. That's the main thing it does do.
I see.
Well, if we're paying him, we've got a year, right?
Mhm.
So you,
You pay him, you do the year then pay him, or you're paying him for the next year?
I don't know. I'll have to look and see.
Let us know.
Okay.
if we're paying ahead or behind?
don't pay him when you have to.
I'm not trying to step on toes, I just want to understand.
Yeah, sure. Get it.
I keep hearing we're not doing it on our website.
Okay, next thing, the park committee.
Wait a minute, we didn't
You
approve.
did approve them. I like your thought, but I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
I'll second it.
Then move and say we approve the claims. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Now,
Now you do.
all right, now the park committee report.
Dry it off.
No. I hope I sweat. Oh, gosh, I won't melt. I promise you. Okay, we're gonna have our first skating rink party. It's called Schools Out Skating Party. It's gonna be Friday from 6 to 8. So if anybody would like to come, we're welcome you.
Right ahead.
22nd.
22nd, May 22nd.
What time?
From 6 to 8. Yes. Okay, I did hear from Luke Grings, that's the Department of Natural Resources. The NDOT did not work out, because we were gonna try to get it from the NDOT, what they bought
Oh, the property.
from us, yeah, but that did not work out, so it didn't work out. So now we're on plan B, which is, we gotta go through a whole bunch of stuff, and I said, well, the part of the town said we have it surveyed, but he said, no, I don't want help, there's just more hoops we gotta jump through, so. He's gonna keep me posted.
This is for your
This is
kayak.
for the kayak.
New launch.
Yeah, Luke Grains is not in contact with the kayak. So he is keeping in contact with me a lot, so
You might-
that's an improvement.
You might reach out to Corey and see if he can help you with NDOT any. Sometimes they can.
Oh, well, he acts like that's just water under the ridge, it didn't work out. You should have thought about that sooner, I guess. Let's see. Caught me off guard.
Sorry.
We did have, I can't remember. We did have Easter egg hunt, I remember that. That's about all I have, other than the skating rink. Oh, we did have a work day. I don't know if we talked about that. We had National Honor Society and some boys come down. We cleaned out that one, the concession stand that's between the two ball diamonds. And we got a grill sitting out there if anybody wants it. I don't know if it works or not. We put it on social media. So far, nobody's taken it. And we got the old lawnmower out of the other concession building. If anybody wants that, I don't know if it works or not.
What kind of?
It's an old Craftsman, right?
Yeah.
Craftsman, tractor.
Yeah,
Oh, is it? Like how old?
so
I don't know, I just seen it set down here, it looked like,
It's rough.
it's rough.
It's probably only 20-year-old.
It's probably been flooded on about 100 times.
Is it gonna sit there or is somebody scrapping it?
It's up for whoever wants it.
Up for whoever wants to haul
Whoever wants it. You want to scrap it? Scrap
I mean, I don't wanna get it, but no.
it.
Well, either you're gonna get it, you're either gonna get it and scrap it, or you're gonna get it as a town guy and give it out park. So it's a choice.
it. You'll probably haul it off anyway.
Yeah, you probably will be hauling her off. I hate to tell you, but we'll put her on the trailer.
That's what I'm.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Anybody got any questions or concerns?
You got any people renting the park for National Road?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Somebody brought that up. We have Glovers that have agreed to rent they wanted the building. And I said, it's $30 a day. So they're gonna have it for 3 days, and they're gonna pay $30 a day. Because that is like the building and all that.
You talk about skating rink in the building there.
Yeah, the skating rink, the building, they're getting all that. So then everybody else, we're just gonna go around and ask for donations. But since that is a building and it does rent for $30 a day, we've asked them to pay that.
When is this?
Next week.
I think they got it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Is the park doing anything for 250 from July?
Not that I'm aware of. Are you, Tom?
No. I told
I
you
thought you had a
that.
plan.
It seems like when we did the bicentennial in
Yes.
'76, it was a big deal, but there's not really a lot of, we're offering a big deal.
It's really crazy. It should be huge.
Huh?
It should be huge. It's a big deal. 250.
Yeah.
It's a really big deal. People don't get it.
I just hope we have, I
I didn't
just,
know
You
we
like to have
had
the
to do some
committee.
food, you know, for community or something.
well, if you wanted, we could talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Let's have a side meeting, discuss it, then we'll.
But,
bring it up.
Okay.
but we
I
have,
mean, the park committee's willing to help, we just don't wanna do it all by ourselves.
Right, right.
Maybe the park department.
I was thinking more
too.
for the community to do something.
Hot dogs, fireworks.
Yeah.
we can't afford fireworks, but if we had it early enough, then they could go to the county fireworks.
Yeah.
If we
It'd
had
probably be a good idea to do it on a day that no other town's doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, right.
So probably like the week before or something.
before it's on a Friday.
Why not July the
Saturday.
3rd?
Saturday.
July the 3rd, we're having the skating rink open, so we could have something that night.
You could, I mean,
I mean, we could, we already
there's a lot of
have,
people probably
we
gonna.
already got a
cancel
skating
the
rink
fireworks.
open, we could just have a bigger celebration.
You just have- yeah.
What day is Newcastle's on? Is it on that Saturday or?
I'm sure.
I'm sure it's on before.
Yeah, theirs is always on the 4th, so I imagine theirs should be on the, probably everybody's gonna be, Cambridge City, they usually do it
Yeah.
off day, or they might do it on Friday night.
Think about how much food and hamburger we need, and try to get a price, and then the town can at least pay for eat or something.
You're gonna cook it?
We will cook.
We got a grill, we got a grill.
I
Not
agree.
that one down there.
I'll bring
Not
back,
that free one, we got a grill that belongs.
Does that need to be
I got one
scrapped
too, I
too?
can roll down to 40 there, I'll get it
The
there.
one that's down there that you tried to give away, does it need to go with the lawnmower?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're putting it up, we're setting it out, and see if anybody wants it.
How long's it been there?
That grill's been there a long time. 'Cause
I
we
mean,
did that.
outside?
Yes,
Well, then,
well, but Richard, John didn't put it on social media. So I
Yeah,
said,
I
well, you
don't
put it
think
on
anybody's
social
pressed
media,
on it.
and it wasn't, he says he got it on there now, the grill. And evidently he pulled out the lawnmower.
Somebody need that lawnmower to mow their yard.
It'd probably help if it worked, I don't know if it works.
well,
Gotta put it back together first. I'm trying to help.
might be a new battery.
But would you guys be open to that? Because we've already got that scheduled.
Yes,
July the
I'm
3rd
highly, I think we should do
We
something
can
for the
skate,
community.
have, you know, I mean, I don't know if we want to have little fireworks or
And I think
whatever.
doing it on the 3rd is probably a good idea, though, because a lot of people have plans on the 4th
That
anyway.
Friday,
Yeah,
So maybe people would actually come on a Friday.
yeah.
come meet your neighbors.
Yeah, I mean,
Come meet your neighbors.
Yeah.
come in the, lawnmower, please.
The lawnmower, please. Okay.
I do have a quick question. I guess
Yes.
it's for the council and you.
Oh,
I know we talked about the playground in front of the shelter house. Obviously, the weeds have taken over the mulch.
We are looking at mulch, but it's so darn
What
expensive.
about pea gravel?
We did that once and I loved it, but they had a lot of complaints and when I was off the board, they dug every bit of it up and took it
I
down
think-
But
there.
it's easier to maintain than mulch.
It's easier to maintain, it's cheaper to maintain.
So
It's
who
not-
makes the decision, you?
No, you guys.
You got
I'm okay with pea gravel.
I'm okay with
You said it was easier to
Do you need
maintain.
a motion?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot easier.
it. You can
to
take
maintain.
a torch down there.
I'll make a
and
motion,
burn
we
all
use
that.
pea gravel.
it. Wait a minute.
It's fine for me.
We gotta get a price.
You'll have to come back. Yeah, you give us the price for pig gravel.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna pay for figure out?
Oh, now you're really asking.
Well, let's see how much it is.
Let's get a price.
Yeah, well, we got 3,000 now. We know what we got this year or not.
Maybe you
Yeah,
can get
I think
IMI to donate some.
Oh,
That's true. Yeah.
Or we might donate some to buy it. If you buy some, maybe they'll donate.
We have, if we have a dump truck we were getting, I can't believe it cost that much.
And the skid steer to put it down.
That's true,
Yeah.
it'd be easier.
Seriously, I mean, it wouldn't cost that much.
It's worth the ask, for sure.
See, that mulch.
The
I
cost
did on
is
that
holy.
one, it wasn't good mulch, it just.
Well, it's free.
It just, no, that one
That
wasn't
wasn't
free.
free, that wasn't from,
No, that wasn't the free one, actually, the free one lasted longer.
I think pea ground would be better.
Well, it's,
He used to haul mulch and stuff.
you can keep.
We don't need it.
I know it's a mess.
Yeah.
Why do we need a dump truck though? We have one.
We did the price of the tires, $8,000. $8,000.
I think pea ground would be
Yeah,
better.
and you have to pay to recycle the tire, I don't understand, it must be the.
Well, why don't you guess the cost
Huh?
if we hauled it?
Get with Whalen and find out how much he can haul. Get that, get that. I don't know what you need, but.
Yeah.
Do you know how
How
much we can
much you
haul?
haul, how many trips he's gonna take.
I was talking to Noah.
Right, it would be cheap for us, but.
It might be cheaper to get a tractor, just look, I don't know, but what do you price?
All right. You think it should be about 3 inches, Justin?
Now, we're not gonna meet, for a while,
We're not gonna be for a while?
not till, what did we decide?
28.
I
June
have no
28th.
idea how much
Oh,
pea gravel is.
I think if you're getting the measurements and tell them how deep they can take them.
Yeah, you can just call them and tell them.
Well, maybe we could split it.
Okay. We got 3,000, that's why we were saving our money, not
Well, I don't
spending
want to take
anything,
all your
we knew we
money,
had to
but
get
maybe we
mulch.
could split. If it's $3,000, maybe the park could pay 15 and the town could pay 15.
I think that's good, yeah. Great. I
At
don't,
the
I
end of
don't
the
know.
day, it's part of our comprehensive plan and economic development plan to revitalize the park and invest in the park.
Yeah. I mean, I think pea ground is good myself. I like it when it's there. It's not actually an acceptable, ground cover, but who can afford the acceptable ones?
Do you have any idea what the pea gravel would cost?
I
No.
just call over the item.
It's cheaper than mulch. I know
Yeah.
that.
It's
Okay.
cheaper stone.
What if we,
Yeah, it
what if
should,
we call
Dry some stones, what, $750?
it should be nowhere close to $3,000.
Yeah, it should. I don't know what you're wanting, because I don't know, but a 20-ton truck should be more than $500.
I just get the measurements of that and the depth that you want.
Yeah.
Give those, they'll say exactly.
They'll tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
You give them a square footage of depth, they'll give you exact.
I wondered if we could reach out to Bill Henry and see if he would make the contact for us.
Oh, is he Ivor too?
Not Stone, and they all work together.
Oh, they all work together. Oh, I didn't
Yeah, they might haul.
know.
Yeah.
So
I can get the measurements for
Get the
you.
measurements.
Okay.
would you guys be opposed to going ahead and saying, we'll prove it for X amount of dollars? So we don't have to wait till June, end of June?
That's true.
Not
Summer's almost over.
to exceed $1,000.
Typical cost for pea gravel
So-
is $30 to $55 per cubic yard.
So I'll make a motion that we'll split half the cost, up to
Okay.
no more than $1,000. I think it'll be well below that.
Well, we'll kick in the rest. If they, if they kick in up to 1,000, then we can put surely our 2,000. I don't think it'll be more than $3,000.
I think
I don't think I'm even close.
Yeah.
it won't cost that
The
much.
mulch is like, if you get really good mulch, it's like $4,000.
Yeah, mulch
Then
is
it's gonna.
Yeah, mulch is a lot more expensive than bigger.
Yeah, and then yeah, good mulch will last maybe 4 years, maybe.
Well, why did they complain about the people?
Oh, it's dusty, it gets in your
It's
shoes.
better than getting the thorns.
There's
There's
the
mulch. The mulch gets you shoes too. I remember it as a kid.
Yeah.
Those kids take their shoes off when they go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a motion on the floor.
Okay, I'll second it.
I never heard any kid complain about it. I
You got a
just heard
motion,
parents
you got a
complain about it.
Okay. Then moved and seconded that we approve the getting pea gravel for the playground down there, for, well,
Up to $1,000.
up to $1,000. So,
Okay.
everybody in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion passed.
Okay.
And then we
I'll
made you,
call tomorrow.
we made you chairman of the 250th anniversary.
On
party,
July
so-
3rd.
I am not the chairman.
On July 3rd.
I am not a chairman.
Get a committee
If you
together.
go, chairman,
Get,
you go.
get a committee together. I'll help you.
I mean, okay, you wanted other people outside the.
Well, we
park
got,
committee?
it'd be nice.
We got the park committee.
That's fine. We just need some people to work and
Yeah, that's true.
plan it.
I'll work, but we need a food cost for us to run pay for
Okay,
I
well.
say post it on, out and about.
I
So
don't-
if
I
anybody
really
in
don't
town
wanna-
would
Yeah,
be
post it
willing
on-
to
Yeah, be on committee. for-
give the.
Yeah, get involved.
opportunity.
All those people that want the fair again.
Yeah, this is the start, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I called and they said they're booked for 12 years, so.
Oh, yeah, we've tried to get them back. Once you lose them, you can't hardly get them.
No, they have no open dates for
They don't. 'Cause
years.
About 12 years ago, we tried to get people to come back.
I
and
called
do a fair. We
two
couldn't find
different-
anybody.
Two different outfits.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's,
out and about, ask for volunteers.
and that's coming up pretty quick, so
2 months, or a month and a half, actually.
Okay. For July 3rd.
I'll volunteer my wife to help
Anything else?
I'll talk to my wife.
Okay.
I don't know if she will.
I'll let her
We're busy
know.
with our 2 kids.
I'll let her know when I get home, she's out of town.
thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Mark,
Thanks for bringing
let's
that up.
You're welcome.
It
Now,
does need-
got the public works report.
We've got Joe's property squared away on our end. Everything that we needed to get done, is all squared away. I loaded the dumpster down there yesterday with the asphalt. It's full. Obviously the ground's way too wet, so they can't come pick it up yet.
Okay.
Brandon Nolan with Spear came to town and fixed. Well 2 had a cracked 4-inch line, had to replace that along with leaking seal as well as back up and going. We cut up and removed 2 trees that had fallen back there toward the creek. That was a pain.
And
Pritchett,
I thank you very much.
Very much.
Pritchett came and fixed the drive heading up to the water plant up there with the concrete across. We have been mowing and trimming the water plant, trying to keep that down, because that hill, that's so steep, you have to keep it, or you will never get through it. Same thing with the Houston Bridge and Freeman Square, we try to stay up on that. We've been spraying a lot. We went and got a new, weed killer sprayer, because the other one had a crack in the tank. So we've been trying to stay up on spraying. Trying to stay on top of the park. This rain's gonna really throw us in a loop. I don't know how tall this grass is gonna get.
Better not be
No
over
more than
6.
6 inches.
Right.
I'm gonna mow it Thursday.
Right, yeah, it's gonna come out all
Get your
clumpy.
waders on. Take the canoe with you.
You were talking about getting a quote for the mowing equipment and stuff like that, and that 53-inch red Ferris, that was down. We got that up and going. There was one of the springs on the deck was snapped in half, so we had to get that fixed. It's up and going. Waylon's been using that grasshopper, the 72-inch that he got off the town that he paid the scrap price for. We've got that up and going. It's just a lot easier for us to stay up on the park with 2 72-inch mowers. We can pretty much get the park mowed in one day with that. We can't get it weed eaten that same day, but we can get it mowed, which is really nice. We're trying to stay up on brush. Reading water, electric meters. Had shut-offs at a few different locations. We put that twice. We were trying to sweep streets today. We were trying to get started down here on the roads leading up to the cemetery since Memorial Day is Monday. One of the lines for the brush box for the skid steer, one of the lines cracked on the part that goes to the actual box itself and is leaking oil. That happened today. So he called whoever was going to come out to fix that. And yeah, and they're supposed to be coming out to fix that. It shouldn't take long. It should take 20 minutes for them to replace that line. And then we had to take that battery out of the top part of the charge, and it was picked up, and we had to jump it. Things on our to-do list is we're trying to put up the town signs, the ones up here, and then the ones down here on William Street, the stop sign and the speed bumps. I think we're planning on going to get the auger tomorrow, I think. I'll have to talk to Waylon about doing that. The hill up here on 103 in between the water tower along that fence there. I think we're planning on spraying that because to weed eat that it's horrible.
I think you'd have an awful lot of erosion there, as steep as that is.
We're spraying it?
Yeah. Because you're gonna kill all the growth, there's not gonna be anything to hold the dirt back.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. but-
Where?
Right there next to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Too steep.
It's super steep.
No, it's steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the state,
So we needed, we had to like stand it, and it's crazy to do all that. I'll bring that up to him. I hadn't even thought about that, but I'll bring that up to him.
what do you guys think? I mean,
It's
Yeah,
horrible.
just bare dirt. It
the
doesn't-
state made a mess there when they raised the road. It is
It makes
steep,
it sharp.
but I don't know that,
Okay.
appearance wise, I don't like the idea of killing it all there. And for the erosion part, I don't, especially the weather we're having.
Waylon said he's wanting to burn the brush pile next week, once this spring.
Shoot, what is it?
Yeah,
It
Dry out.
needs it,
yeah, so,
getting pretty big.
yeah, I cleaned it up. I pushed it back up into the pile. I'm gonna take the bobcat or the backhoe as soon as the ground's rise up, and I'm gonna push it up more. I just don't wanna tear up that ground back here. And
Yeah.
It would be horrible. We were cleaning up curbs and roads, and then we are planning on hanging up flags for Memorial Day. We ordered the harness for the bucket truck. Waylon said it was supposed to be here today. It didn't come in.
Good.
So hopefully it comes in this week.
Did you end up getting it from Fastball?
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to be here today.
Speaking of flags, are we still doing our flag contribution and all that? Probably publicize that.
Oh, I haven't, yeah, that's true.
And then the name plaques, we talked about doing that.
I've got the ones that have paid, they've already got their plaques up. But we've got, under 3 flags that are broken, I think. The poles are
I
broken.
need more flags, when we get them, you let me know, so I can order.
But we need the poles. The poles are,
Joke.
They wood or metal?
they're metal.
Just really lightweight.
I can bring the book and you can order.
You guys can look.
Is that something we could just go to Gilman and get a
Yeah, I'm sure.
pipe for?
Yeah, no problem.
Or yeah,
I don't know if
something?
there's one.
What's wrong with the ones that come with it?
Well, I think there's one in here. I
Is it-
don't know if it's still in here. or not.
is it-
It just bent, and it just bent.
Really?
Yeah.
That was all I had, unless you guys had anything for us.
Yeah, my question is, how do we get the flags up until Memorial Day?
Yeah,
Hopefully we can get that done.
yeah, we're trying to get that harness, but I don't know when it's supposed to be here.
And sometime this summer, and I'll help you. I want to clean the roadside up there from Steve Hickman south to Market Street. All that brush that's hanging out across the,
PVC.
Fireflies.
It just,
That's not bad, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah. I could order it, I'm sure.
So
Okay.
that's,
well, that could be
I
cut
think
off.
there were 3 of them that were like
We
that.
could just cut that off.
You could cut it off or use it, but we'll order more and then you get metal ones, I guess. I thought those were metal.
Are those solid?
No, there's like a half inch.
There's a tube.
there was something,
Thank you.
there was something else about it. Wait, I got something
Oh.
else.
She's thinking.
Go ahead. No, I don't have it yet.
He mentioned the dumpsters at the park. Are you getting the invoices for those?
I haven't received.
Well, this, email them or text them to me.
Okay. All right, so just text them to me, because I don't think I'm getting them.
Okay.
And it should be one more for sure, maybe 2
How
more.
many we
I say, is
have?
that the second or third one you filled?
Third.
I think it's the
Third.
third.
Yeah, it went deep back in there, and it was every bit of that.
Yeah, how there's a lot back there.
Well,
So it might be 2 more.
once you burn that burn pile down, maybe you clean
And then
that
what
up.
me and Waylon are wanting to do, once we burn that brush pile, we want to flatten everything out back there. Because we're wanting to have another dumpster come in once we burn that and take a bunch of that out. all the stuff that's sitting down at the bottom and won't burn.
Yeah.
And really clean up back there and start.
I think there's some concrete
Yeah, just a bunch
and other stuff that shouldn't be down there.
Right.
Needs
Can
to
you
go.
bury that? Dig a hole and bury the concrete?
Pardon?
You can just dig a hole and bury the concrete?
We have years past, and, you know, get it burnt down as much as you can into the chunks of stuff that wouldn't burn, they bury it. I don't know what all,
It's becoming a hill.
Yeah.
Do we need a permit for that, being that close to the river?
I have no idea.
I could check on that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So I wanted to ask about weeding the skating rink and stuff. Because
Right.
Nancy spent 6 hours.
That, yeah, the weed eating should be going with the mowing.
Yeah.
I appreciate Nancy doing it, but it's really not her job.
We need to get that done before Friday, so Thursday needs to be weeding. Because she's got a skating rink already, so let's try and get that done Thursday. Please.
And then did Tampa ever come and check on those transformers that are up at the barn? I called him.
Dirk,
And
Okay.
asked him, and he
I
told me
will.
he'd get somebody. Because we're gonna get that barn lot cleaned up this summer too. It's hard to go after other people in town about their junk and their grass when we're our biggest offenders, so.
Yeah, we need to get that cleaned up.
Yeah, that's what we were doing last week. We were up there cleaning up a lot. We got, all around that old tower up there. We got all that cleaned up. Brought a bunch of the stuff that was stacked up back there behind that up against the fence, brought all that out. We're trying to get inventory of everything up there, and get it in a pile, so that way we can just do it all at once, get it out of there.
yeah, and if you're getting inventory, that would really be helpful for the State Board of Accounts, because we're supposed to have an inventory of all that stuff. So if you could keep if you
List.
guys could keep a list and give it to me, that would be awesome.
What kind of stuff are you wanting? Everything?
Everything,
Okay.
anything.
Hand tools, they
Yeah.
request hand tools to your vehicles, to your mowers.
Weed eaters.
Any
Gas cans.
any assets, I'm sure.
any tools
Wrenches.
that down, yeah.
I know that's a job, but it would be very helpful.
All right. Sheriff's report.
Thank you.
Thanks, Noel.
Thank you.
You're welcome to stay, but you don't have to.
Okay. Gives me a break
Right
from
now.
the kids.
Just like
Why?
public record, I'm just saying.
You'll physically listen.
We have a sheriff's report. Yeah, now I noticed he tagged some cars.
Mhm.
But there are several that's on the list that didn't get tagged, I don't think.
I don't know.
I didn't know if he brought you a list of ones he tagged or not. And now, then do we have to call them to tow the ones, or are they gonna come back and automatically tow them after the 10 days or whatever they had to get rid of them?
That's something you need to ask him. I have no idea.
Because I know of one that I put on the list that didn't get tagged, and I don't know about, that Rosenbrock up there, he's got two in his driveway that needs to go. And I noticed one that got tagged, they turned it around and backed it up farther on their property, which doesn't solve anything.
If you call, he usually answers, so.
Okay.
You will call.
We need to reach out to them. Because if we tag them and their 10 days are up, we need to do something with them.
Yeah, you guys give him a call and,
And there's one set behind me, the trailer and the truck, both are expired. And I haven't been able to mow my yard there because the truck's parked on it. If I like to trim at them, I'd trim it, but.
he did come down and take the dog out of the post office that someone dumped in the lobby.
And I dumped the dog in
A dog?
That was so crazy.
Yeah,
A dead dog?
No.
Oh.
it's like a pup.
Had the leash wrapped around his
Is that all you
neck.
gotta do to
It was
get rid of
just
the
in
dog?
there, in the post-
He says he wasn't supposed to do it, but he did it anyway for us.
Say, that should have been a shoulder job.
But they don't open until noon. So, and she was there at 7:30 with the dog in the building,
Oh, my.
and she couldn't do her work,
Though they'd know they'd find
It
it.
was friendly.
and it tore up everything.
It was online,
Yeah, no.
taking it as a baby.
So.
Okay.
Just sit.
Pit bulls next. Let's see. All right, resolution for RDC.
That's what we said we got passed on it,
Do we have to, we don't have to suspend any rules to pass this?
No.
You just need a motion, right?
Mhm.
I'll make a motion to pass the resolution for our meeting.
And I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded, pass resolution approving designation economic development. Well, that's area, that's not resolution.
Number
It's in
one,
front of
two,
you, Jan.
That
This one right here, isn't it?
is resolution number
No?
one,
1-2026.
Oh, okay.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, resolution passes.
you think you're done.
No, that's not it. Okay. The quotes on 805 East Main. Did you guys get that? I thought I forwarded that to you.
It didn't print right, so I'm sorry.
That's all right. It was from, Froge.
I'm gonna lock the door.
No, I wish she'd come in.
Yeah,
If she's
frozen
listening, I'd
service.
like to talk to her.
It was for $1,950.
And we might put it in the minutes that we did reach out for other quotes,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't get any.
And they come down and they did the physical check. Hmm? Mhm. There are some people which is higher, so you want a motion? I'm gonna have to, I guess.
We'll have to have a motion, but I want to say something before we went into this.
You would?
You know, we all live in this community. The biggest investment you have is your home. And if we allow neighbors' property to deteriorate, it lowers the value of your property. Also, we've got a couple of individuals wanting to spend some money here building some businesses.
Mhm.
You know, they're talking about investing millions of dollars into our community, and they don't want to do it if our community doesn't look kept. You know, we're your neighbors. We don't enjoy doing this. And, but there comes a point when we've asked, we've been promised, and it doesn't happen. And that leaves us no alternative but to proceed with this. It's the same way with the yards, folks. Take a little pride in your property. If you have neighbors having trouble with a lawnmower, reach out and ask them if you can help them. If somebody's having trouble, you know where I live, reach out.
And that's the thing, it's not like we're not willing to try to help. If we can't help it, we're not asked. It's not like I can go to your property and go to your yard.
Okay. So we need a motion to accept this bid.
I'll make the motion, send the bid to 805 East Main.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. We approve the bid of $1,950 to Froge cleanup for 805 East Main. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
And I think it would be wise for us to coordinate when they go up to start, whatever day they're gonna start,
Yes.
that we coordinate that the town marshal is with them to start.
Yeah, I think it'd be wise to have a deputy up there.
When are you guys gonna call him and tell him you wanna call him, let him know?
Get a date, you're gonna do it.
I'll call these guys right here after the meeting and let them know. They indicated that they would start, okay, she got to what, 5 PM tomorrow?
Mhm, yeah.
They said that they would be up, they could be up there the next day. That's what I told them when they bid on it. I said, we'd like you to start the next day. He said, they usually get in pretty quick, so.
If you're gonna call him about the vehicles, you might ask him about that.
Okay.
Because I don't want this to be.
Yeah, so I'll check with you, make sure I got his number.
Well, I had a conversation with the courts today because there was some question of what we could and what we couldn't. They said anything in the public view is to be cleaned up. And I see where she's purchased lumber and she's had packages delivered on her front porch. I hate to see those just to be tossed in a dumpster. So if she has a question, she needs to reach out.
And, well, that's part of the discussion I had with her. When I was up there last time. So. You okay? No trouble? All right. Upkeep of the park, trimming playground area.
We've already
I think we
discussed
just
it.
Discussed that. Any other business?
Yeah, how about the tree that's down there, with the wind took down a week or so ago? It's
Yeah.
not ours to clean up,
Right.
but those people don't live here, and they've been notified that.
Well, they came and cleaned some of it up, Wayland said. Right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
well aware.
They know.
Well, and that can't lay there for,
No, cooks.
yeah,
A third of the tree is in the alley,
I know.
so.
So you want a letter sent to them?
Yeah, they need to clean that up.
One thing I've been noticing, there's been some trash fires in town. Now, can we just call the fire department, have them put out? Because they're burning, it's trash, it's in a barrel and it's plastic and really rank smelling stuff.
I understand it has to be contained, right?
Yeah, but still you can't burn your
It
garbage.
has to be like a contained fire pit, right?
Well, it's in a barrel, but.
It can't be
they're not
trash,
supposed to burn
though.
Trash.
You can have a, campfire.
This,
Uh-huh,
it's
right
trash.
over it.
They had a barrel fire down,
yes.
yeah, and that, it's not like they're burning plastic.
Oh, man, it was smoking pretty bad one day I went by there.
So what are we gonna do? You just call the fire department? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
if it
Okay.
happens again, I'll just call the fire department and go put it out. Let's see.
You've been here long.
Speed bumps.
That was,
Speed bumps.
that was on his
You
list.
get,
Yeah, so tomorrow we're planning on going.
you're gonna get the order.
Yeah, and then
Get
we're
the
just
signs
speed
up.
bumps at the same time.
Okay.
We ever get the stop sign that we approved months ago?
For protecting on William Street? No, that's what we're planning on doing.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah, there's,
The state has put up the Mary Pierce sign,
Nice.
but they lost the reconstruction,
well, they lost it.
supposedly.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that needs to come forward?
I got a couple things, Richard.
Okay.
Potholes. One's up from my house, and gravel's just been put in last year,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, the school bus hits it, never other car, so it's just, and gravel won't hold. You got two horrible ones down here, or the viaduct. I mean, they're bad, so.
Cold patch or something. you
Need
to
cold
put in.
patch, yeah. So,
Okay.
these down here, I hit them about every time I go through there, and I'm
And you
thinking,
know they're there.
you already know they're there. I still hit them, yeah. But the school bus hits that up there about every day, seems like.
Yeah.
Every other car. Now they got these ball games or practice down in the park, and there's a lot more traffic getting in, so it's blowing that gravel. Of course, it blowed it out and done last year, so.
Okay.
Richard, do you recall, I think we coordinated with the city of Newcastle, and they let us use their hot patch machine one time. Do you remember that?
Was city or county?
Or maybe it's the county.
You went somewhere and just picked some up and.
County, somebody did.
We used it, we just had to replace, we
Yes.
just had to replace the.
It may have been the county. Wayland would probably know who to talk to. If it's still the same people.
Well, they worked for the town at that
You
time.
taking notes?
I'm gonna call him as soon as I leave here.
He's on his way taking his mom to the hospital, so you might not get him.
Oh.
They think she has pneumonia. She can't breathe.
Couldn't mind that.
think we coordinated, I think it was the county. County, yeah.
Anything else?
Okay, so we need to see about getting some.
Were you doing quotes on the park?
Yes. We need a motion for that?
Probably.
Well,
We don't need, just to get close.
Like, getting scopes, specific, what's
Yeah.
done
Mow the park, trim the park.
as needed, within,
With
I mean,
these-
Well, at least one.
yeah, I mean, mow as needed, like,
Yes.
not just be mowing, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, weed eating, and that's the entire park.
Yes.
How many acres? I want to say 14, does that sound right?
Yeah.
I think it's 14.
Yeah.
Probably, is that including the diamonds?
I think so.
Yeah.
Nancy,
I mean, it
Are
should, but I just,
are you mowing the diamonds? Are we mowing, are they mowing the
They're
diamonds?
mowing it, they're doing a good job.
So we don't
I thought
have,
they mowed the one, but the other, since there's no fence.
Yeah, we mowed the one without the
Oh,
Okay, that's what I thought.
One fence in, they do.
So everything with that one time.
They're weed eating, they weed eated the little diamond, the guy came and wired
Yeah, we don't need.
So,
We need.
he is right, we
the other
need
one
to
higher
have like
separated.
a scope
Yeah.
of something, so apples to apples.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
You
you
need
wanna,
Type something up.
I don't know what to put on it.
Well, we just want to mow the whole, the park.
Do you have an old one we can look
Except for the
at?
one diamond.
Let me ask this, in the past, the roadside been mowed up on 40.
I'd like.
Some of it is now, but not all of it.
Yes.
I personally think it all needs to be done,
Yeah, so
I think from 40, the park.
all the way to the field,
All
from
of it.
the road all the way to the creek.
When they had that grasshopper, had the mower out front of it, they could do that, you know.
Yeah, that's why we're planning on getting a new one, so we can go up.
Well, we, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to see prices.
That was the advantage of that grasshopper, because they could mow that land.
Yeah.
Those zero turns. you
That
start
John Deere
up
will do
with-
it, that John Deere will just start sliding. I get up as high as I can.
So you're gonna put some specs together, somebody, or?
Sounds like I am.
I can get it without sliding.
So I may call you.
Have this in by,
June 30th.
okay.
Yeah.
Is that our next meeting?
Wait, 30th, so you're
Or June
meeting,
28th, sorry.
yeah, I thought I said 28th, so.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming you're gonna advertise.
Yeah, we'll have to advertise.
Well, I got one gonna get closed, you're gonna get closed, we should get one.
Yeah.
June.
Hmm.
Or next June.
You've gotta stay up on stuff, because you're
I'm
the youngest
assuming-
brain we have.
I assume you should require insurance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's something you want, and then,
Yes, yeah, they have. Yeah.
certificate of insurance, absolutely.
Yeah, 40-inch motors on the old.
I would think we'd have to have a number in there, how many times we expect it made. Would you think?
Well, usually the person quoting that mows for a living knows how many times.
Well, on average, 26
Right.
times, on average, it's 26 times.
Right.
Depending on the weather, that's county average that you could base something up on for a mowing season.
And what's the season?
Well, you seen, we've been mowing since,
April.
April, I guess, so.
You and some.
But then, you'll get into later summer, and it may not be need mow. So we're gonna price it per mowing.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Yes.
That's how we should ask, is per mowing.
That's,
Because because it may be 26 or it may be 15.
yeah, maybe, I mean, you just never know. And
Or maybe 30.
a lot of these places, I know they set their budget and they'll quote something and they'll get paid whether they're going there or not, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
So I never can, maybe I'm not big enough to understand, but it doesn't make sense to me.
yeah.
Like down there in that, they probably do a contract and it takes them out of money for the mowing season. And whether they step in there or not, it's still paid monthly.
Yeah, we have a drought.
Yeah.
So price, the whole park,
Weed eating,
weed eating,
not.
except for the one tall diamond. And that's basically the scope,
Pretty much. I
Hill,
mean,
make sure, tell them the hill.
40.
Yeah,
40 to
The
40 to all the way north.
Yeah.
The property line except for
All the way to
one.
the creek.
Now, let me ask this, if there's a tree blown down, I'm assuming if this contract's let out, the town would clean up any down tree or something.
Either we clean it over and say, hey, you wanna give us a quote?
Well, probably call it.
But like they had a couple of trees that blowed over, whatever they down there, they just, okay.
Yeah, that's why I said they got those.
Well, wait a minute, you guys.
There's still one back
Yeah.
there.
There's some stuff that need to be,
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us something to do.
well, I can give you a
We
list.
got plenty to do. Plenty to do.
All right, anything else?
I'll think of something as soon as we're done, but I move with you.
Is that a motion?
That's a motion.
I second.
They moved, second, we adjourn. Everybody in favor? Signify by saying aye.
I think it's drying up there, mow down, I think it's 6 inches.
Ours